Hi, all right. So it's Connor again, and I'm going to be talking about my story and my journey here. And if you want to not listen to it, that's all right. You can just go ahead and skip. But I think this is pretty important, so that way I can connect with you on a personal level and let you realize what's going on in my journey as well. So it's all been almost a year. October 30th is when I'll be completely, pretty much vegan, if you want to use that term. I don't like to use the term vegan because it's a label, and a lot of people don't realize that with vegan comes commitment. So I just say, natural, raw, and organic as possible without any animal products. The only animal product I really consume is honey, and there's ethical reasons behind why I consume it and believe it, because I believe, in a sense, that everything is one, and that we can coexist with one another without damaging or hurting one another and helping, right? Because at the end of the day, like, you've seen those fishes that pick off, germs and bacteria from the big fish's teeth, and it's a mutual agreement. So that's what I believe, that, whether it's God or the universe that made animals for us, not to consume per se, but to rather help us out. And that's what I really believe, kind of like the way the Native Americans believe, right? So this is my story. I was born in Vietnam to a twin. Me and my brothers are twin, and I was adopted twice, which is really cool. And I've been, like it says right here, I've been malnourished for 8 years in Vietnam. We didn't have that much money growing up, and the people that adopted me, she already had like 7 children of her own, and so it was a little bit difficult. So I didn't get to eat as much, and I also had a lot of worms and parasites in my body. When I came to America, I was 8 years old, 3'7". I was 37 pounds and had 26, 27 cavities in my mouth, and I didn't know any about it, but I was really sick. And I think if I would have stayed any longer in Vietnam, I probably would have had to join their military, and it would probably not have been a great experience, right? So I've been a natural health strategist for the last almost 3 years, but I want to say my whole life, because it's a never-ending journey, right? Because health has always been my number one passion. I honestly do it every single day. I'm always educating myself, learning from the top mentors in the world, people who are multimillionaires when it comes to health, that live off the land, that produce thousands of courses and books, and it's just been amazing. And I'll give you more resources on them as well, right? And of course, I have more Udemy courses where I also helped out thousands of people in also hundreds of different countries in the world, all around the world. I've been able to travel and learn from experts, whether they're business coaches, relation coaches, but also at the same time, health is the main thing that they really teach, because when you're in business, when you're making money, you become happier, right? So your health increases per se. And so why did I choose health? Well, like I said, health is true wealth, and that's what people really want these days, with all the the processed food, with all the manipulation, and with all the toxins and stuff in the body. It's like, where can we become natural again? Where can I go back to eating real food that tastes right? It's sad that most people don't realize that the food that they eat, it's not even real. It's just packaged chemicals, and it's sad that people will never be able to eat real food again. I mean, think about your children, your grandchildren, and then other people around the world. When it comes to it, if you were to just raise your compassionate level, your kindness level, 5%, oh man, the whole world would be so much better. Jack Ma, he's the creator of Alibaba, one of the largest drop shipping e-commerce sites in the world, almost bigger than Amazon. He said, there's 3 different kinds of intelligence. There's, emotional intelligence, regular intelligence, and then he also talks about the LQ. Instead of IQ, EQ, there's also LQ, right? The love intelligence, the emotion, the kindness, right? So what we need to do is, with the human consciousness, is bring that up, so that way the planet can also go back to where it was, right? People say the world needs to change. I don't believe in that at all. The world is doing all right if humans became more conscious and gave back, right? We have to help the underlying problem, right? We can't put a bandage on a bullet wound. We have to get rid of the bullet first, and that's what we're doing with humanity, and that's what I want to do with you, is help you with that. Especially being in the Marine Corps, I realize, that's the place where it's probably the least healthiest, especially if you work in a corporate world. It's convenient to go to McDonald's, but why not integrate it? Why not make everything a lifestyle? Some people say there's this life-work balance. Look, I honestly don't believe in that. I know a lot of people who do that, and they're not very happy. Yet the most successful, healthiest people, like Richard Branson, he doesn't believe in that junk. He says, look, work, life, it's all integrated. And that's what we're doing here. We're integrating everything together, because at the end of the day, Your life is your business is your life. So make it work together. And it's called balancing, not balance. So think of like a seesaw, right? There's never ever will a seesaw be completely flat, right? It's always going to be going up or down one way or the other. So it's that momentum in life that's going to keep it growing, right? And I'm really happy with some of my accomplishments, not consuming animal products. That includes cheese and dairy and eggs now too, that I completely got rid of. It's been a difficult journey, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna be able to help you more because I have actually lived it, right? Because back in Vietnam, we had to eat whatever was in our plates, to be honest. And some of the things I'm not proud of that I ate of, whether it be dogs or other animals. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of animals that I ate that I didn't realize. I'm not here to tell you to stop eating meat completely, but I'm just telling you to become, in a way, help you become conscious, so that way you have a mindful eating and kind of like a holistic approach. And I realize once you do become more conscious and holistic, you have to literally change. It's like if I tell you something and you know what's going on, it's like, holy cow, like if I don't change, then I haven't really learned, I haven't really applied. And change is being uncomfortable. So throughout these courses that we have together, you're probably gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable. That's good, because I want you to change. Because Lisa Nichols, I was watching her web class the other day. She said comfort and conviction can't exist together. So if you want change, you're gonna have to be uncomfortable. So if you want to be comfortable, hey, that's all right with me. I can't make you do anything. At the end of the day, that's how it is. And so again, I'm so glad that you're on here. Let's get this started. And without further ado, this is going to be a great journey. All right, see you soon.